So this is finally the adventure where we get to open it at last?
This is where we open the greatest hello a small world ever sent.
The one careful hello we packed with more care than any other?
The gathered hello of sounds and pictures riding quietly into the dark.
And it is really aboard those two travelers leaving the sun for good?
Two travelers drifting past every planet and out of the sun's family for good.
Then please let us finally open our own hello to the whole universe.
Welcome to the one hello we chose to speak for our whole world.
So what exactly is this one hello that the travelers are carrying?
It is one small round golden keepsake fixed to each traveler's side.
Just one little golden thing has to speak for absolutely everyone?
One small keepsake holding a picture of our whole living world.
But how do you fold a whole world onto something that small?
You do not send everything you choose with great care what to carry.
So what did we choose to put onto this one small keepsake?
First we gathered the everyday sounds of one ordinary day on our world.
You mean actual sounds that you could really stop and listen to?
The sound of wind and rain and of thunder rolling across an open sky.
Oh, I can almost hear a storm just from you saying that.
The song of birds at morning and the call of whales far out at sea.
Whales singing toward the stars is the loveliest thing I have heard.
The soft, steady beat of a heart and quiet footsteps and a laugh.
A heartbeat and a laugh feel like the most us of everything.
Together these are the sounds of a world going gently about its day.
Did we send any of our music out there along with the sounds?
We gathered music made by many peoples from all across the world.
Music from everywhere all together on one single keepsake?
Drums and strings and voices from many lands side by side.
So a traveler could hear how a whole world loves to sing.
Music is how we carry joy and sorrow when plain words run out.
That might just be the kindest way to say hello of all. What about pictures? Could we send any pictures of home?
We added a set of simple pictures showing who and where we are.
Real pictures of our actual home floating out among the stars?
One picture shows our whole round world seen small from very far away.
Our entire home shrunk right down into one small quiet dot.
Others show mountains and oceans and green places where we live.
So they can see the kind of home that we come from.
And pictures of people sharing food and holding a small child.
People caring for each other is the very best thing to show.
Together they are one gentle portrait of home held up to the sky.
Did anybody actually get to say hello with their own real voice?
Many people each spoke a friendly hello in their own language.
So many voices all saying hello in so many different ways?
Voices young and old greeting the stars language after language.
A whole chorus of hello from all around the world at once.
Each one saying be well and be welcome to whoever might be listening.
Even not knowing who or when or if anyone ever hears it.
Together they are our greetings carried outward in many, many voices. All of it gathers into one hello meant to speak for our whole world.
The sounds and music and pictures and voices all as one?
One small keepsake holding the clearest self-portrait we ever made.
It almost feels too big and too beautiful to really be true.
And we should be honest that only a small few of us chose all of this.
Just a small group picked what the whole world would say?
A small group chose it with great care, but it can never hold everyone.
So it is one loving picture and not every single person of us.
It is one heartfelt portrait of a moment and not the whole of us.
So where is this one small hello actually going right now?
The two travelers have flown out past every planet in our sky.
Past all of them, even the farthest, coldest ones way out there?
Past them all and out beyond the edge of the sun's great family for good.
So they will never ever come back home to us again.
They are leaving the sun for good and drifting on into the open dark.
How far away have the two little travelers even gone by now?
So far now that even light itself takes about a day to reach them.
Light needs a whole day just to catch all the way up to them?
They still whisper faintly back to us, but their power is slowly fading.
So one day the two travelers will finally fall completely silent?
One day they will grow quiet and drift on, carrying the hello onward.
Still carrying our hello, even long after they stop speaking to us.
And the golden keepsake is built to last almost unimaginably long.
Even longer than the travelers keep faintly whispering back to us?
far longer than that and longer than the people who first made it. In the empty dark, it may ride on longer than our world will last.
Longer than the whole Earth that is almost impossible to imagine.
A gathered hello outlasting almost everything that ever made it.
So somewhere far out there is somebody waiting to finally find it?
We should be honest that it is very unlikely to ever be found.
Unlikely, but why is it so very unlikely to be found?
No traveler is aimed at any star, and space is almost all empty dark.
So they are just drifting and not flying toward anyone at all?
They will not leave the sun's far cloud of comets for ages and ages.
Then it might travel on and never once be heard.
It is far more a gentle gesture than a letter anyone is sure to open.
So no one is really standing out there waiting to receive it.
Which is why we also quietly made this hello for ourselves.
For ourselves, but how can a hello be for the ones who send it?
Choosing it made us look at our world and ask what truly matters.
So deciding just what to send taught us who we really are.
It is like a message in a bottle set upon a vast dark ocean.
A little bottle drifting across an ocean with no far shore in sight.
The hello turns out to be a gentle mirror held up to our world.
So it shows us to ourselves just as much as to any stranger.
We know for certain it is on its way, yet only hope it is ever found.
It really makes me want to ask myself the very same question.
If you could send one hello for your whole world, what would it be?
One single hello to carry across all of space and all of time?
One keepsake to say here we were, and this is what we loved.
I think I would send the sound of people I love laughing.
That is the question this whole long season has been walking toward.
What one small thing would say the truest hello for every one of us?
For so long, our small world could only listen quietly to the sky.
And then slowly and surely we learned how to speak up for ourselves.
The little world that only listened has finally learned to say hello.
And of everything we ever might have said, we chose a kind hello.
We reached out not with fear, but with music and pictures and open hands.
A hello made all of kindness instead of any kind of conquest.
Our clearest, gentlest self-portrait is already on its way into forever.
Our whole world folded into one hello and carried out to the stars.
And with that, our long journey together comes gently to a close.
Already, I can hardly believe just how far the two of us have come.
We began this season learning a distant star had quietly blinked.
Then we found worlds that happily broke every single rule we knew.
We passed oceans with no sky and worlds with no sun at all.
We even learned to read the memory of life in a world's air.
We swept the whole sky for a voice and gently met the great silence.
And then we asked at last what our own small world would say.
And we followed our very first hello out into the endless open dark.
Thank you for exploring every single step of it right here with us.
Next season, we turn around and follow the light back to the very beginning.
All the way back to the very first light there ever was?
Back to the first light of all and the moment the story started.
The story of where absolutely everything first came from.
Subscribe so you are right here with us when we go looking.
See you out there, explorers.